Mississippi's unforgiving sun has baked the fertile soil, and the race is on to save corn, cotton, and soybean crops.
Right now we're about to start irrigating because it's been so dry. We hadn't had a rain here in about 3-4 weeks, so this ground's getting real dry.
So man and machine add what nature is leaving out. It's a critical time for Taylor Pang soybeans.
These beans are starting to fruit, so they're going to need all the moisture they can get to thrive out here.
Farming is tough work, even under the best of circumstances. Normally, these soybeans would eventually be on a ship to China, but the drought and the pandemic have made this an incredibly unpredictable year.
COVID business-wise has affected it because of the market. Not many countries right now are buying crops right now, soybeans, corn, cotton.
Pang's grandfather was born here in 1910. It makes Taylor a fourth-generation farmer in the dirt of Mississippi's Delta. Chinese American with a deep southern drawl, and he has heard about it his entire life.
You're from the South. That's a heavy southern accent.
These are the faces of the many Chinese families that settled in Mississippi more than 100 years ago. After moving here as a source of cheap labor in the 1880s, many Chinese families like Min Sang, the Tams, and Lin Yin opened grocery stores, anchoring families and making them a key part of the economic landscape. But today, many sons and daughters have left the Delta for greener pastures in finance, healthcare, and other jobs. And those who stayed.
COVID for the community, the Chinese community, has really put them socially distanced. The community that we have here left in the Delta are an older community.
Emily Jones is the curator of the Mississippi Delta Chinese Heritage Museum. It's probably no shock to learn Chinese here faced harsh discrimination at one time, but that was decades ago. Today, the community is accepted. However, Jones has heard from Chinese Americans who left the Delta, and many are enduring an anti-Asian bias that sadly has come with COVID-19.
I'm astounded that it's even an issue. I just feel like we're more separated now than we've ever been. We want to be together and, appreciate the diversity, but it seems like the more we talk about diversity, the more walls we put up between each other.
It's like going to the casino, basically.
October, early fall, will also be an important time for Taylor Pang. He will need a break from the drought and COVID if he will make money on his crops this year. Regardless, Pang remains proud of fighting through a pandemic, proud of his heritage, and proud of the standing Chinese Americans have here in the Deep South.
We've just been so relevant here for generations that people know who we are and they respect us, and everybody will help everybody. We're all neighbors, and if anybody's in need, we're always willing to help.
And that is something no virus can destroy. Sean Caleb's CGTN in the Mississippi Delta.